Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1840th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Good evening, traders. This 1840th edition of these educational videos coming at you on a Tuesday night for Trading Wednesday. That's October 10th, 2018. Traders, remember, this is a very risky game. Very risky. I'm going to make that red. This is a very risky game. Please know this. Never trade without stops. Never, ever trade without money you cannot afford to lose. Always, always come down to livewithoscar.com. Join me in my free live trading room. It's open to the public, and I'll help keep you calm and collect and teach you about stops during these rough and tumble markets. All right, traders, so I came out last week and said, looks like something ugly was starting to happen. It certainly did. The OMNI has absolutely kept us in tune, and it caught it caught Monday night into Tuesday, right at the highs in the S&P, traded it twice, did very well there, and the OMNI, once again, is still red for trading on Wednesday. So what do we have? You are looking at the Russell 2000. If you ask me, the Russell was the absolute unequivocal leader of this recent pullback that we've seen in the stock market. Now, look at the Russell. First it broke the 50-bar moving average, sliced right through my OMNI as the leader, and then darted down to the 200-bar moving average, where if you ask me, it is building some form of a flag. At the 200-bar, well, you know what, let's do it like this. At the 200-bar moving average, at this moment, it's building some kind of a pennant flag. Now, that's not bullish if it's building a flag at the 200-bar moving average after dropping so far, because this would be a bearish flag, right? If this turns out to be a pennant flag forming down here, a flag is a flag, and this would be a bearish one, it would sort of look like that, with this being your quick flagpole. And if that's the case, and we're going to fill in for a couple of days here and drop, that is what should happen. Now, the leader, once again, broke the two averages, first the 50, then the OMNI, and crashed down to the 200, right? We know that happened. So let's go look and see what happens next. The Dow Jones Transportation Average starts to go. It breaks the 50. Smacks through the OMNI as of today, as of Tuesday, and is clearly now on its way towards the 200, if not going to get to the 200-bar moving average. So what we just witnessed was the leader did it like it was nothing. The one that followed in suit next, or the two that followed in suit next, if you will, were certainly the Dow Jones Transportation Average and then EMini S&P. So let's go take a look at those once again, back to the Dow Jones Transportation Average. Here we are there at the Transportation Average. And that started to go. Broke the 50, broke the OMNI, heading to the 200. Will the ES do the same? That's the thing now. Rocktober living up to its name. Oh boy, right? The ES first broke through the channel, which it generally would hold. Anytime it got near it. Breaks through the channel. Hits the 50, and if you ask me, this looks the same thing as what I just showed you in the Russell. A flag is building right here, but this one's building at the 50. Some weird flag-looking thing is starting to form right about here. Don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's a flag, maybe it isn't, but it sure does resemble what we just looked at in the Russell. So maybe we got a little flag forming here. Same thing. If we break the 50, we're going for the OMNI, and if we break that, we're going for the 200. Well, the leader says that is what's coming next. We do have a red OMNI. We will be extremely nimble with these trades. We're going to get short. We're going to get right out when the profit comes, because overall, remember, we're in a big booming bull market. It's been going straight up for a long time. This is considered nothing more than a pullback. We are having a pullback, or a repricing, if you will, because of the high spike in interest rates. And, of course, the higher price in crude we've seen lately. So the market's repricing, not crashing, my technical opinion. Traders, meet me in my trading room at livewithoscar.com. And remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do, in my opinion, to help keep those emotions at bay is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Traders, rock and roll. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.